Just
uncomfortable. Hey guys, so if you hear noises going on, that's little madam breastfeeding at the moment. She just woke up from her nap, and I thought I could do this video and everything before she, like, while she was napping. Well, she was, as soon as she knew, like, oh, mommy's ready to film, let me do this. But you know, she's a good baby all in all. But anyway, let me introduce. Hi, my name's Mimi. Those of you who don't know, I do create lifestyle vlogs. And yeah, recently I'm a new mum. If you haven't been following already, I've been documenting my whole pregnancy journey, so do go and check that out on my channel. But for those who do know and you're here for the birth story, girl, let me tell you, okay? It was wild. Like, nothing at all my birth plan went to plan. Let's just start there. So yeah, as you guys probably saw up until like my last video, what was I doing? Actually, I can't even remember. The day before, yeah, still nothing. I was like 42 weeks. Okay, the Wednesday was going to be 42 weeks, and I was thinking of going in for the induction appointment. So I went in on the induction appointment, and I've kind of just documented that whole bit for you, so I won't really need to like sit here and talk and you just staring at my face. You can just see my whole process. So I'm doing a bit of in and out. So that all happened, and so yeah, went into the hospital, and yeah, it was overnight, like it was fine, and I was just like, you know, just eager to just kind of see how everything goes and processes and everything. So we kind of like, it's a very surreal moment, like you're going through all these steps, because it's like, as much as you've watched videos of other people doing it and this and that and seeing how it all goes, you just, when it's your turn now, you're just like, oh my gosh, it's me, the baby's gonna come out. But yeah, it was just wild. So as you know, from my birth plan, or my preference plan, whatever they want to call it, my birth preference, I wanted a water birth. I didn't want any epidural. I didn't rule out epidural completely. I would prefer to just go on a gas and then, if anything. And yeah, I wanted the 15 minutes delayed clamp cord, cord clamp. My brain, boy, is mad. So yeah, I wanted all of that. I wanted like music in the background and lighting. I bought the candles, I had the fairy lights, I packed them with me. I wanted all that ambiance with my birth. But yeah, so we're out and about. It's day of induction. I've gone crazy this morning, and I've just cleaned, even though I was cleaning yesterday, but like I swept, mopped, skirting boards. How am I doing this all today? But yeah, I just woke up early. I was like up from 8 o'clock, even though I went to bed like 2 o'clock in the morning last night, but I just feel energized. I'm probably gonna nap later on anyway. So yeah, done all of that, and now I'm just out and about. I wanted to get some bits and bobs that I didn't get yesterday, completely forgot. Out doing that now. And I was like, let me get the car clean for baby girl so it's all lovely and fresh for her. To top up a bit of petrol, do you know what I mean? Do all those kind of things, and then gonna leave the car downstairs later on as well, so we can then put the car seat in before we go to the appointment. So yeah, I can't believe today is appointment day. It's like induction day. We've even booked in like a nail appointment. So yeah, because like my gels have grown out a bit. She's done it for 1 o'clock, but I feel it's a bit late, because yeah, I called up the suite this morning, and they said, yeah, we don't have any beds at the moment, but we have had a few deliveries today, so they need to be moved to a different department. So yeah, so once they're moved, we're going to give you a call back for you to come in. So I'm basically just waiting on the call. So I'm trying to get everything done before I have to go off. So yeah, it's all exciting. But yeah, these last little bits, and then so I'll check in with you guys later. So the hospital called me probably about an hour ago now, because I was out and about. It's a nail shop. So I had to come home. They were just like, hi, this is Mimi. With your beds available now, if you want to come into the hospital, we'll be expecting you. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So then yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just I'm all over the place. So then yeah, I was like, cool. So we just came home, literally just jumped in the shower to refresh, and yeah, we're just getting ready to just go down to the car now. We're waiting for Hugh because Hugh always takes 5 hours to get ready, even though I messaged him an hour ago and he was sleeping. But I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed at all. I'm not annoyed. But yeah, so we're just getting ready now, and we're gonna be leaving to go to the hospital to get induced. Oh, I'm so excited. We are all packed up.
Please press the button for the desired floor.
I'm ready to go. I'm going to be very comfortable.
Floor.
Hey. Hiya. I'm Mimi Brown. You guys were expecting me. One of us. Yeah, from Induction. For the birth center? Birth center, yeah. You have your maternity book with you? Yeah. Oh. I've got a timeline to fill. I have to put these together, don't I? I just got here. He's still cool, calm and collected. Yeah, that's me.
Turn left. You're going to be in the middle. There's 2 other women either side
Okay.
that are coming for induction.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's a shared bed.
Okay.
When you progress, we will move you down to a labouring room
Okay.
with you, your husband and your mama.
Yeah.
And you will deliver. And when you deliver, we'll bring you either here or there.
Oh,
recover you or whatever way it goes. And then take you to postnatal.
Okay, are you guys going to be doing the balloon, or are you just going to explain the options you're going to use?
We're going to explain everything as you before.
Okay.
Yeah? So this is your spot.
This is very real.
You want me to hold that?
That's all right.
On the table.
Oh, what a lovely view.
You won't set up, you'll be fed up of it after.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, right? When are you going to get fed up of that?
No. I just want to have good vibes, you know? Good old vibes.
Alright, whatever you say.
So I just found out I can't have my water bath because of how late in the game that I am. So it is what it is, and I kind of like mentally prepared myself for that, but it's fine. So I'm going to be having some dry bath. It's fine. But they've just given us our dinners, which I thought was going to be like much later on. It's like 5 o'clock. So it's got a bit of tikka masala. I never normally get this because it's too spicy, but I thought spicy food might help stuff. I'm going to try that. Also, I had to change my top because I had some long sleeve dress on and it was just too hot. So I feel a lot more cooler on that. We've got fans on the go. So it feels good. So I've got to wait till they put the... So yes, I'm going ahead with the pressery now. So the balloon is basically not going to happen because my cervix is obviously not big enough. So they can't put something up there which hasn't even got a gap. Should I go like that? There we go. So they're going to use a pressery to soften my cervix. So straight in with the hormones there. So let's see how that goes. I think they're gonna make me do a COVID test. I've never done one before, so I don't know what to expect. I'm scared. I'm just hearing the girl next door getting it done. It's all right. Must be there. At least it sounds nice about it, do you know what I mean? But I don't want that. That's on 4. I need to eat quarter after dinner. Gosh, so full. And I had 1 spoon of the ice cream. I'm full. So I wasn't that hungry because I just had a whole bag of what's this into the fruit. So
Who?
This monitor allows us to listen to them. This one here also listens to her. Do you feel any discomfort with that? I'm going to sit you up into a straight. Is that? You're coming. Is that alright? Yeah, so you need to shuffle your bottom or you're alright? I've got this one on your finger. This one measures your heartbeat. We always like to listen to both of you at the same time, just because we want to be able to differentiate.
I can't remember if I vlogged or not. Hi. But yeah, Paul got me strapped up to monitor the baby's heart rate for half an hour before they put in the propessary. Then they're gonna do. So yeah, they monitor me for half an hour, and they're gonna do an exam. Okay. Oh, she's getting a medication.
We have been
Slippy room. There you go. Yeah, so I guess within half an hour, so she's gonna start the medication. Here we go. So, just on a sweep. Papa went. That's the thing. The whole thing is not painful. It's just very like uncomfortable. And I think not because I had to try and hold myself up as well, so like tensing, but try not to tense and doing this, but. Huh? It's not flashing. But yeah, that was interesting to say the least. That doctor was really nice. So was my guy. So yeah, they said I'm like 2 centimeters. She tried to stretch it to 3, but she said safely say 2 centimeters. And then now they're gonna put me on the drip. I know, because I just like that would just kickstart things, and that means it's taking like burst my waters as well. So yeah, I've got a little bit like little spotting, like literally spotting going on, and then see what's happening now. They're gonna put me in a drip, and we're gonna start this bad boy off. So I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited. At this point, I'm just like, all the stuff I thought was going to happen is just completely gone different. So let's carry with the rest of this ride. I'm excited. Mr. Ben, we're waiting for you, Potato. Hey.
So now we're just waiting.
Still here, baby girl. Had a sweet.
Huh? Did I say one or? Oh, okay. Let me put the phone. Okay, I have the phone next to her ear.
Yes, eternal Father, Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing
Maybe just generally kind of like making time.
here today.
It's warm in here. It's hot.
Grant her access, sweet delivery. Let the angels encamp around her and protect her from any dangers seen and unseen. Bless Gorby, strong there for her and for let us there. Yes, I ask in Jesus' name.
Yeah, it's on my
Be
Christmas
safe.
It's actually going to be
Not to painful delivery.
Amen. 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 Not too painful. That's what I want.
I'm hoping to have it.
Hold on, good phone. Pull it.
You feeling the pain? Oh God. Is Daddy having contractions?
What's in the light, on the wall.
How are movements today?
What's this one on?
So when we put them on, we can, yes, ma'am. But like right now, it's a bit quieter.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gas.
So I don't know. I just like since the medicine
Oh, look at Daddy.
and I don't feel any
Popping Susan's belly.
All right.
Okay, so it's down there, where it's sitting, you see. This hopefully which means it's working. They did an examination, but Louise did it, and she did a sweep. Yeah, and she did be mindful of that pain.
Not the inducement. Not even the tape, because I used to have like painful periods, so nothing like that. I feel very good, but
Yeah.
just a little bit like kind of like.
Exhausted, isn't it?
Hopefully
I
means it's
know.
working. It hopefully means it's sitting down
Let's see how
there,
it goes.
working in the neck of the wall. Because that's where the stuff is sitting.
Did you call?
It's slowly
Look at that
essentially grow, exactly. So
Did
it's
you-
slow, but it's
Did you
hard.
call the place?
No, it's supposed to. Well, that's the idea, that we can get you to sleep as well. If you can't sleep because you're in pain, then that means maybe you are something.
That's the crusty eye you're gonna give Daddy's eye. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
rudeness, you know. Wow. So, the reason why I'm going on a trip is because they'll give you the pressery or the gel if you haven't even dilated at all. But I have dilated, so that's why I'm going to go on a drip, and that will help. So they're able to then break my waters, which I'm about to go and do. And then then I'll stop, and then I'll wait 2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna break my waters, wait 2 hours, and then put me on a drip, and then we'll see what goes on from there. But yeah, right now I'm just waiting for a room to free up, and so as soon as that's done, I'm gonna move on there. So my water's broken. That's wild. At 2 centimeters. It could be a bit more, but I haven't had any like contractions. I've had like a little tinge of pain, but nothing like my full stomach is moving. So see what happens. About to break my waters. So it's gonna be fun. It's really late. I've had a little nap. So we're trying to break the waters, but she's moving about too much. So I've been monitored for quite a while for her to just wait to just calm down. But she just keeps moving. I've tried singing to her to calm down. Change your position. It's in the 140s for a while because she was up in the 160s, 170s. babes. So it's the morning. We've been here overnight. The baby's settled down. So they wanted to try and break my waters, but the baby was moving about too much and her heart rate was too high, so they wasn't able to kind of like pick a steady time to actually do it. So it wasn't until like the last bit when the baby's rate was like steady, they were just like, okay, we're really happy with that. So we're going to break your water soon. So a bit of time went on, and they said, oh, we're going to wait till at least 8 o'clock for the next round of midwives to come, and so you can break your waters and do it like that. So Hugh went home with his mum, but then as soon as they left, basically they were just like, oh, we're ready to break your waters now. And I was like, eh. But I wanted Hugh and my dad here anyways, at least Hugh can take his mum home and then come back, and then I call my dad when the contractions really start really bad, and then my dad can come in, because only allow 2 people in that labour room once they move me. So I kind of guess that worked out, so he can drop his mum off at least a bit. It's just that he just didn't get the rest overnight which he could have done all this time. But yeah, things going cool. So right now I'm literally just waiting for them to, I suppose, transfer me to break my waters. So yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back from them and see what the next steps are going to be. So yeah, it's been a good night, to be honest. I was able to get a bit of sleep and I feel cool today, so I don't feel tired or like exhausted or anything. So I'm considering I woke up so early yesterday. It's like 8 a.m. I was trying to get enough sleep, and I probably slept at about 3 o'clock and then woke up just about now. So only a couple hours sleep, to be honest. So, but if anything, I was just seeing my sleep was so broken. I don't feel exhausted, so I don't know, see how it goes. But today's show day. Will she come today? We don't know, but we'll see. Just come into my bathing room. This is where magic is going to happen. This is so crazy. This just makes it all so real. It's so crazy. Just got all my setup all here. The views, and this is my favourite place in London. So it just feels very comforting to be here, so it's lovely. I'm just gonna go in for my shower. So thank God, because it looks so much more cleaner than the one in the birthing suite area. So this place is cool. What up? But yeah, so I'm gonna have my shower and they're gonna break my waters. So just had my shower, just had come out my shower, changed, had my cannula redone because that got wet, and all that bloody, still sticking up. Just had to dress and changed. So yeah, so I'm back on the monitor underneath here. So they're going to keep me on here for about 20 minutes just to see her heart rate before they pop the waters. So yeah, so just happy I'm just feeling a bit more fresh and clean, do you know what I mean? So but yeah, so far everything seems to be going good, and I just got to relax here and wait. Let's see how everything turns out. Yeah, really like my midwives. They're really, really lovely. Make you feel calm and relaxed. And the room is just so relaxing. Like I love just seeing all like the plants and nature and being in my favourite place in London. It just feels very relaxing. I just feel very happy. So yeah, but apart from that, just waiting for them to pop my waters and get this show on the road. I don't feel like I'm even matching with this. Not even intentional. It's like the same green as the wall. So it's very calming. I'm gonna probably put on some reggae now and just chill out and have a nice relaxing vibe. Callum is in. Pops is eating his Oreo chocolate. So, as you see from the last clip, I was all there happy, bouncing on my little ball, you know, before anything really popped off. I was just living life. So in this room now, as you'll know, I was due to start going on the drip. So the midwives, they put me on Pitocin and yeah, they just started cranking me up. I wasn't feeling anything from the first dose and the second dose, so they kept on cranking me up. I think they cranked me up like 3 times within the space of maybe like an hour, hour and a half. It was quite a short amount of time, it felt, that they cranked me up 3 times. So I wasn't really feeling anything. And then I was just like, well, you know, just keep on moving. Next thing you know, I was like, ah! I was wondering what this was used for.
Oh, there we go. In action.
How long until 8:30?
It will be 8:15ish because we started the hormone at 4:15, okay? So just under an hour, not too long, okay? You've got this.
Oh my God.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh my God.
Deep breath.
Breathe in. Breathe in. Deep inhale.
That's it.
Deep inhale. Deep, deep, deep. Squeeze my hand. Come on, squeeze, squeeze,
Slowly,
squeeze.
deep breath. Breathe in. Good job.
Yo, those contractions came in like crazy. I was just like, oh Jesus, help me. They were just like, Mimi, do you want to try the gas in there? And I'm like, give me gas, please. Give me that. Give me the gas in there. So I was on that, and that while that was kind of like helping, I thought because they cranked up my dosage so high and it was back-to-back contractions, like I wasn't getting any break. It was like woomph after woomph after woomph. And I remember like they'd done a changeover and the midwife, the new midwife came in and he was just like, yeah, I think they've put too much in, so we're going to turn it off. We're going to allow your body to just, you know, die down and let your contractions space out. But obviously that wasn't going to be for a while. So he was just like done all these talks and he was just like, oh, we want you to think about any pain relief, if you thought about epidural. I was like, I don't really want to take it, but this pain right now. I was like, I'll see how far I've dilated, and then, you know, I can decide from there what I want to do next. Because I was like, the pain was just so it's like, it's more of an annoying pain. It literally felt like, because I used to have the IUD, and those periods, the period pain, sorry, was crazy. And that's exactly how contractions felt for me. Like, it was those unbearable period pains. And it was like, mine didn't come from any of my belly or anything like that. Mine was like a lower back pain that was just like a constant pushing, humming pain. That's what it felt. And it was more annoying, and the annoying pain to deal with that. So that's what it was, constantly. Like, I didn't get any breaks. It was just constant. And that's, for me, I was just like, what is this? Like, so I asked him after he'd done his checks, he was just like, you're only 3 centimeters dilated. I was just like, no, give me the epidural. Who's waiting to 10 centimeters and I'm feeling like this? I was like, I couldn't do it. I was like, I really, really couldn't do it. The gas in there, yeah, it was cool. It was making me very, very lightheaded. I feel like I was like hallucinating in and out of some dreamland. I felt like I was like floating at one point. That's some type of drug. Boy, I think at one point I like gave it to Hugh, was like, Hugh, do you want some? But I was like, I wasn't really a fan of the gas in there. So yeah, the epidural lady came in. Apparently I bled a lot during that. And I just remember just trying to keep still. And Hugh, I was just holding on to Hugh, and he was just holding me, like, and I was just like, trying to keep still, moaning. I'm laughing now. So yeah, the epidural came in, that kicked in 20 minutes, and I was like, hi guys. You literally feel like a new person. Like, you're like, you came from like being that beast that you were before to like a whole new person. And I was enough of that. They're like, yeah, make sure you just press the drip thing every 20 minutes. I was just like, I was timing it. I told Hugh, you're going to be on the clock watch. He wasn't really that good with it. So then I was, every 20 minutes, I was like, it's been 20 minutes. I was like, I just didn't want to go back to feeling that pain again. I just didn't want to do it. And at one point, I was just like, so they were trying to obviously help me dilate faster as well. So they told me to like lean on my side. So then that leg ended up getting more numb than the other one. So I didn't even end up feeling that leg near the end of it. And so I came back onto my side. And then during it, they were just like, oh, we're seeing some levels that we're just a bit worried about. We're going to take some blood samples, send them off and see what's happening. Let's go. So yeah, they came back and basically I had an infection. This could have been through the epidural, or who knows what happened. So then they started giving me antibiotics and started pumping me with over drugs, like some other wash fluid and stuff like that. And then during that time, it just got progressively worse for me. My heart rate started going up, and I think the baby's heart rate was going up and mine was going lower. And they then, what was it? We're gonna go down and check. Yeah, they checked me down there again. I'm losing the words. So then they checked me down there and they said that I'm 9 centimeters dilated. So I was like, oh my gosh. So it's like, yeah, push, see if we can get to 1 more. We can start pushing. So there's like, got me all in the position and stuff. He's like, can you just try and push down to see if you can try and stretch it out? When I tell you, I couldn't feel anything to push. Like, you know when you have an urge to like go toilet or anything like that, it was gone. Like, the feeling down there is completely numb. Like, I don't feel anything. So when he's telling me to push, like, yeah, Mimi, just try. You know, I had to do like fake faces. I was like, I just pulled this fake face that I was doing, but I couldn't feel anything to push. So I don't know, I just put on this whole like display of acting for about 5 minutes. While he was asking me to push, do all of this stuff, and I was just like, yeah, it ain't happening. It's not happening. So it turns out I have to have a C-section. Baby's still far up and we're not able to push her out past the epidural kicked in, and it's just not pushing. So off we go. Oh yeah, Dr. Camacho. To
This is
do
your
this
curry
thing.
minute.
So then it came to this point where they were just like, listen, you're 9 centimeters, who knows, it could take you to 1 centimeter, who knows like how long it could take you to get to 10 centimeters. Also, with the epidural that I've got, that needs to kind of drain out before I even have any kind of motion to push or sensation to push. Then plus on top of that, the infection that I had, they're worried that it would then go to the baby if I didn't deliver soon. So with all these things that were going on, they were just like, listen, we're gonna have to put you in for an emergency cesarean. And I was just like, we've literally tried everything else, like I can't push, we're gonna have to wait another couple of hours, it could be, before the epidural wears off, and then I could even put to 1 centimeter. Like there was loads of, okay, let's try and see or wait it out, and at the same time it could end up harming the baby because of the infection I had. So it just had to be done. And I was just like, at this point I was just like, there's no way I could push this baby out anyway, and let's just go for it. Sign all the paperwork, they make you go for everything. The doctor comes in, really talks to you everything, talks to you about all the pros and cons and what could possibly happen, make sure there's reassuring and everything. So yeah, so then the guy came in and he comes with this ice blasting spray just to feel where else he needs to kind of like juke me up with more epidural. So they spray you. So he started spraying my legs. I was like, what's that? And he goes up my body and I'm like, oh, that's freezing cold. And he's like, how cold is it? Has it done with there? Like, compares how cold it was to different areas. And then after he does that, then it's like, cool, that's part of like their dosage testing. And I think they do it up to like your boob level all the way down to your feet. So where you can feel the pain. Sorry. Yeah, so after they'd done that, they then put me on the bed and then wheeled me off to the theatre. At this point is when I started to get the shakes. My sister said that she got this after birth, but this was like a really bad shake where I was just like, teeth are going, my body's like shaking, and it was uncontrollable shakes. And they said this was due to the epidural being in the system, and I had like quite a lot of it. Hi baby. I think she remembers that part. So yeah, so I'm there on the table. Hugh's there next to me, dressed up in his little garms, as you'll see. And yeah, I'm there lying out. The cannula that he's put in is blocked, and he can't put any more during that. So they've had to then put another one in my arm. So I'm there literally lied out, both arms on the table, shaking like this. Apparently my eyes, and I was going in and out of sleep. Mind you, this is like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then my eyes are like rolling back apparently at one point, and Hugh's just like, Mimi, just breathe in and out, just breathe in and out, because obviously he's like looking at me scared like to death, like what's happening here, why is she shaking like this? And the doctor's apparently just sitting there like, or casually just been like, yeah, that's normal. But it's like these kind of things you should kind of forewarn someone, especially the partner who's there watching it, freaking out. Like, so he was just, it was just a lot going on at that moment in time. So yeah, I'm just throughout the whole thing, nearly probably about an hour, I think I was lying there. Like the delivery was like all of 5 minutes, maybe even less, but the whole hour I was there shaking, just going through all of that. But the delivery, I just remember we were just lying there shaking. Next thing you know, I just hear like a cry, and I'm like, we both looked at each other and we were just like, and then we saw her head just pop over the little curtain, and we were just like, we both just started bawling. Like, it was just the most surreal and beautiful moment. Like, you always think, oh, you may not cry when baby, I don't know what it is, but as soon as you see your baby for the first time, it's just like all this emotion just rushes over you. All this emotion just rushes over you, just like, my baby. Actually, we were just bawling for time. And like, yeah, then they took her off. Yeah, so no delayed cord clamping was there. Took her out to go into a check. She wasn't able to cut the cord. But you know, yeah, she's got a cold at the moment. Okay, baby. Yeah. Believe it or not, she's getting better. So yes, took her off, done all the checks, she came out fine. we just came back with some extra information. She was £9. £9. It wasn't until later on actually that we then done the checks again and done the measurements again. She was £9.9, so basically she was £10. She was a £10 baby. Imagine me pushing out a £10 baby. My vagina would never be the same again. So I think it was God that came in and was just like, baby girl, you need a cesarean because this baby girl's big. So thank you, Jesus. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm kind of glad we had a cesarean in the end. But yeah, that was just so emotional. So they were just stitching me up for the rest of the time, and then they took us downstairs. Yeah, they just took us downstairs to where then I got to meet my dad, and then where he held our little Baba for the first time. And here we go. Hey, pumpkin.
So if you get like that really last temperature, just feel here. Yeah. Hold on, love. What time's it? I was due. What time did you do? 4:40. So 4:40 to 9. Hang on. June. That's done. 5:10. No. Oh yeah. Did you not do them?
No, I did the baby.
I think you did actually. No, I think I did those ones. Something. What was the ERS score?
That's it, Daddy.
Support her head by the...
She good.
Oh, Lord, where's my phone? No.
This is too cute. So I've just learned how to, I just went for my first walk since I had my epidural out, because this morning I couldn't even wiggle my toes. No, I couldn't. So my scarring, getting up was a mission. So I literally had to get up, and the midwife was with me. I had to then just walk up, like around here, walk up and then back. And I've got like a nappy on. And so yeah, I felt progress. Like it was so painful, but now I've actually got up and been a bit more mobile. It feels a bit easier. I'm just trying to breastfeed her as well, but because of this bloody catheter that needs to come out, it's like not helping me bend my arm. So I just want someone to take this out ASAP so I can feed her properly, because I'm about to breastfeed her now. So hopefully they can just come and get rid of this. It's just ridiculous because they said it can come out. But yeah, so far it's very heavy. Everything seems to be going fine. Feeling a lot better. And yeah, now that I'm moving about, I've got 4 hours. So I've just taken out my catheter as well. So I've got 4 hours to do my next wee. And yeah, keep you guys updated. Hey guys. So it's literally about 11:30 or something, and I'm dozing off to sleep. But got my calendar out, got all my stuff gone. I've got my cat. That was helping me wee. That's been removed. I've been walking up and down, so my legs are back in function and stuff. All I need to do is now try and wee. I tried to read earlier and there was just like blood everywhere. And then because I forgot to take my tablets when the midwife was here earlier, because I was in the middle of something. And then it was just so painful, like all my stitches and stuff. So I was like, let me go and take my tablets. Oh, poor Hugh. Let me go and take my tablets and then come back to do it, because then the pain may subside a bit. So I am starting to feel a bit better now. But yeah, getting up and going to the toilet was a madness. It was like all hands on deck. It was just crazy. So I think I'm gonna try now, but I'm like so tired. so tired, but I need to get that done because that might help me to go home tomorrow. So, but yeah, it's cool. Like she's feeding a lot more now. Like she's latching on. Because for today, I fed her like 8:30 in the morning. She was fine. She's latched on. But then for like the whole day today, she was not eating. She just didn't want no food. And then she's thrown up a couple of times as well, but that's because when you have a C-section, there's a process the babies go through where, like, as they're being squeezed through the uterus, something happens to, like, some bile or something in their body and it shoots out. But as she was going through a C-section, that process did get to happen. So she's just been throwing it up. So that was just not nice to see, just hearing her like gagging her throat. I was like, my babe. But she's perfectly fine now. I fed her like a good 3-4 times after that. But she was like well hungry afterwards, and she's latching on fine. I'm really good. I'm just so proud of her. And yeah, I fed her and I wasn't even able to burp her properly, so she went off to daddy to get burped, and then them two are just like now sleeping on a chair over there together. And I think he wants to keep her upright with him because when she's been lying flat on her back, like all of that vomiting and stuff has been happening. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on that at the moment, and just we'll speak to the midwives tomorrow about it. So yeah, of course the process is going. But yeah, until then, I just need to try and it's like my next thing. I'm just keeping an eye on baby girl and see how the vomiting is going and stuff. The midwife's not really concerned about it, so it's very, very normal. So we're just going to keep an eye on it and make sure it's okay. It's weird, I'm still getting a little tingling feeling sensation here, but my belly is still very big. And I just feel really itchy and gross because I can't shower, so I just had like a bath, like a wash down rag, because I can't really stand, and it's just a bit too early because of my C-section scarring for me to actually get in the shower stuff. So and my stomach has been contracting. Wow. But yeah, other than that, it's been a good day. I just want to try and raise my stress. I'm trying to drink loads of water. So then I can just go to bed because I'm so tired. And then hopefully we get to go home tomorrow. So I'll keep you updated. Feeling good. I can walk, I can eat. I've read now. I haven't personally gone with it. I haven't really been eating that much. So I haven't really got an appetite. And my stomach just keeps contracting. So painful this morning, so I think drugs are starting to kick in now. But yeah, but Miss Madam is just wanting to be close all the time. She just loves every presence, it's just near you, so she's right here, but my boob is also out, so we're just chilling here. We passed out, we didn't get to have my breakfast, I'm not really feeling that hungry either. But yeah, I was checked if I'm hoping to go home today. I have a breastfeeding and baby course, whatever, at 10 o'clock to go to. I'm really interested in what happens in that class. But yeah, so far so good. Hugh's been a trooper looking after both of us, after his girls. He's a trooper. But yeah, all good. So I'm gonna try and sleep now. So I've been able to go to number 2. And I feel a lot better. I've been able to pass gas as well. What are you doing? She was doing just now. Okay. Shut the front door. That's been the most uncomfortable bit of my stay. Not the most, because I had a bad stomach. Is that I've been cramped up on a small bed and I've got legs for days. So, but yeah, so this morning I wasn't even able to like get out of bed by myself. It was still so hard. I had an awful night last night. I was just crying and just in so much pain. And for the fact that if she would cry, I couldn't even go over to like even try and lift her out the cot and just hug on her and even change her nappy. Like just little things like that I haven't been able to do, so it's been really hard, like just not being able to do that. But today waking up, like I woke up into breaking wind. I was like, oh my god, I did it. I did it. And then we had a birthing class, parenting class. Went to that, was able to get up and walk, and then I was able to go to the toilet after that, and that's when the miracle happened. And then after that I was cool. Then she had her Then she had her check, baby check. All newborns have to get checked within the first 72 hours. So just check their eyes, their heart, and if it's for boys, will be their genitals, the sacs to see if it's dropped or something like that. And they check their hips to see if they're misaligned or out-aligned or whatever. But yeah, they check her. She checked her head as well. And yeah, everything seemed to be fine. She's done past all her checks. She's done a hearing, the second part of her hearing checks yesterday, which I think I mentioned, that was all fine. So little baby girl is doing good. So I'm really happy. I want to work more on my latching. Like she latches on, like not in the correct way. And I just think it's because of the way that I'm holding her. And it's not at like the best optimal position for me to like do this stuff for her. So yeah, like I'm not able to help her in the best way, but oh, don't cry. What are you dreaming about? It's okay. So yeah. So I just finally had my first bit of food since yesterday. So I wasn't able to eat anything. Number one, I wasn't even hungry anyway, but then the doctor said don't eat anything because they then wanted to do a scan or x-ray on my belly to see why I wasn't able to pass. But seeing as I was able to pass, swim today and go to the toilet, and they don't need to do that anymore, so they're just going to keep an eye on me. So I'm just having like some tomato soup just to kind of ease into eating, which is like the most delicious soup I've ever eaten, because after you haven't eaten for so long, it's so good. Just grabbing my boob. And he's just grabbing my baby. He's just grabbing my baby. Can you try? Oh, try. Sometimes she doesn't even want boob, she just wants to just suck on it just to be close. I was able to get cuddles with her this morning. I was for like 2 hours. She was just on my chest, and it just meant the world just to have her close and just have like mummy and daughter time. There you go. I don't know what you're trying to do. What help? Okay, there we go. She's on. So yeah, today's just been a lot better. I was having some early cramps earlier, but I feel like as soon as I came back from the baby scan, I literally just let them rip, and I was like, just feel like everything, that walk really helped kind of like push things, and then I just needed the break, and I was like, oh. And I felt literally great after that. I felt so great. So yeah, they cancelled my x-ray, they took my cannula out my arm, thank God. So yeah, we're just gonna check overnight, see how I am, and I said if everything goes well and I'm feeling better, then we can leave tomorrow. So I'm really happy. Just realised we've been in here since Wednesday. It is now Sunday, ready to leave on Monday, so nothing what I expected this whole experience to be like, but baby's okay, we're okay. Dad's been amazing as per usual. He's been super dad for this whole time, looking after both of us. And we've just, yeah, couldn't have done it without him, I tell you. See, she's not latching properly because it's hurting. Oh, she stopped. Okay. So yeah, so now we're just gonna pretty much eat the rest of my soup, and we're gonna chill out for the evening, watch some shows, and yeah, I'm just gonna stare at her. Started crying, I was like, oh, she's like, so yeah, I need to get all my calls back to people. I've been out of it, drugged up the last couple of days, so I need to message people back and calls back and stuff. So just been able to keep like my dad and my sisters and my brother updated because, you know, family and that. So, and I know Mama Camacho is just waiting around just to hold her granddaughter, so yeah. That's it until we go home, guys. So we've finally got the go-ahead to go home today. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm happy that all my pain, well, hasn't completely gone, but it's like alleviating, and I'm able to do stuff about it now. I've got my whole bag of drugs that they've given me. I have to go for some injections as well. I have to do. Well, I'm not going to do it. Hugh's going to do it. But yeah, I'm just really happy to go home, just be in a comfortable environment. This is better than my long legs. It's just not working out. It's just not. I'll just rip off the rest of these eyelashes. Who knows how they stayed on here, because I've been crying, I've been pulling them, I've been like, oh. So yeah, it has been like a crazy couple days. But baby girl, she's 3 days old. But she's doing fine. She's on the breast a lot more now. So yeah, and I think her being on the breast as well is kind of helping my body get better, because I have to sit up more in a position. It was a lot harder before because it was just like, no way, I can't even do it. Like last night, I had like a really bad spasm, like some trapped gas, and I had to end up going to the toilet and everything. But before that, I couldn't even sit up in the bed. Like, we had to go and give her some like formula and stuff just to like keep her through the night. So yeah, but that shouldn't be a problem anymore. Like, I feel my boobs getting bigger. I feel my milk is coming in, it's getting engorged. So I'm going to get on to do some pumping, just so that she's got like formula at night and stuff. Yeah, because she does feed quite a lot. She does feed quite often. Not for long amounts of time though. So lately the feeding's come a lot shorter. I think when she first latched on, that was like the longest food she'd done. That was like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. But now it's like 10-15 minutes. Like 20 minutes if that she'll be there, and then she kind of just goes to sleep on the bed and she'll be up. There she goes. Shh. Yeah. She likes knowing that you're there. So I just give her a little rub or a little... She can hear my voice, probably can't see or feel me, so she needs to do feel one or the other. Just like that. So yeah, she just had one of her drunken boob moments. So I need to put her down, and she's pooed as well, so I'm going to try and change her. So she's upgraded as well to yellow poo, I don't know if I mentioned that. So yeah, all the meconium poo days are already over. But yeah, I'm going to wipe her down a bit as well. Just to get her ready for going home. That's not her. It's still on the ward, by the way, for the babies. A lot of babies here. So yeah, we're just gonna start getting ready. Because we're here for a couple of days, it didn't make sense for us to have the car in the car park. It's like way too expensive. So we drove back the car back home and just kept it there. So he's gone back today, this morning, just to go and get some good shut eye as well. And then when we know we're going to be ready to go home, we're going to put in the car. So it's been a nice day with me and baby girl, because we've just been chilling. Now we're just waiting for him to come. I'll wait for us to wait for him to give us a discharge papers. So yeah, we're finally on our way home.
That's possible.
So we are ready to leave the hospital. All our stuff packed. Little baby girl is sleeping. We're just waiting out for someone to come and pick us up. To take us out or do whatever. So yeah, I'm so happy. I don't think I could have done another night. It was driving me insane. So really happy. But we're all ready to go. I can't wait to go home. I just want to have a supermodel so badly. You don't even understand. And just chill on my own sofa. Do you know what I mean? So this girl has just been so amazing this whole day. She just let me get ready this whole evening. She's been like chilling and sleeping for like the last 2 hours. And I'm just grateful she just let mommy do what she needs to do. I fed her like 5 times. Yeah, I gave her boob like 5 times before I even got ready and everything. I even changed her nappy and she was sleeping. The first time that's ever happened. And yeah, time to go home.
She doesn't call them.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, forget about me already.
Oh, who does she look like? Mommy or daddy?
Mommy right now.
Yeah, but she
That's
has,
her nose bridge.
yeah, and she has like loads of his like mannerisms and
You
stuff.
right there. That is you right there. Wow.
You want that?
Oh.
That's like
Suck it over my lap if anything, babe. First sitting and then. Oh, Ayla, look at your stuff.
You got this big bag of plastic bags.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm so excited to share everything as part of this journey with you. It's been amazing. It's been now 3 weeks, or going on 4 weeks actually. Oh my gosh, today is Friday. She's 4 weeks today. Oh my gosh, this is how much you lose all like concept of time, whatever that phrase is right now. I can't even think. I'm just gonna give up. Like literally, I didn't even know it was Friday today and that she's 4 weeks today. I didn't even know. I cannot believe. Yeah, so we've just been in our bubble for the last 4 weeks, and as you can see, for me, like, time is just going past so quickly, and we've just been, yeah, just all our attentions have been going on her, and just kind of really just, I just wanted to absorb every single moment of this without, I haven't really been talking much to much family and friends during this time as well, just because it was just very overwhelming, everything else dealing with, and I just wanted to put all my energy and focus into her. And I love everyone because they've just given me that time, and they've just known and understood, like, I've just needed these couple weeks to just really get into family zone and get myself together, focus on healing as well, because through this, as you can see, it was quite a hard journey with me as well, just with the stomach problems that I then developed after giving birth. I wasn't able to, you know, pass gas and everything that I mentioned. So the healing process really took a toll on my body, on my mental health as well, just because I was just limited to how I can even care for her. So yeah, it was just a really, really intense time to go through. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far. I love being a mom. She's such a good baby. Like, she doesn't cry necessarily. She literally cries when she wants her diaper changed, when she wants food, or when she wants cuddles, or if she's got gas, literally, and that's it. Otherwise, she's just really not like crying like that for no reason. And once she gets those, she literally stops crying just like that. Like, she's such a blessing, and I'm just so grateful and so lucky to be her mum. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and yeah, welcome baby Ayla Rose to this world and to our journey, and watch us. I'll be doing a lot more content with me and the baby, and just, you know, mummy diaries, you know, all of that jazz, and just kind of incorporating my new life with things I'm loving so far. So yeah, if you enjoy this type of content, if you enjoy what's fun, and follow me, if you just want to follow me on my journey and what I'm going through, yeah, stick around, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, there's more to come, and I hope we can just grow and share each other's journeys together. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.